5 astronauts were ordered into their escape capsule because of a crack nobody has been able to fix for 7 years. On June 5, 2026, at 13:04 UTC, NASA Mission Control in Houston issued the order. 5 crew members aboard the International Space Station were told to put on their spacesuits, move into their escape vehicle, and prepare for potential evacuation. The cause: a crack in a metal tunnel that has been leaking air since 2019, has resisted every repair attempt and has now been classified by NASA as one of the highest priority safety risks facing the space station. The crew was stood down roughly 2 hours later. No evacuation happened, but the problem did not go away. The air is still leaking. The crack is still there, and the debate over what to do about it between 2 space agencies that do not fully agree on what is causing it is still unresolved. The International Space Station has been continuously occupied since November 2000. In that time, it has never been empty. It is, by any measure, one of the greatest engineering achievements in history. But it is also 26 years old, and some of its components are older. The Zvezda service module, the Russian module that provides primary propulsion, life support, and sleeping quarters for Russian crew members, was manufactured in the 1980s and launched in 2000. Its transfer tunnel, known as the PRK, connects the module to a docking port used by Russian cargo and crew vehicles. And it was here, in September 2019, that engineers first noticed something wrong. Air was escaping. In the beginning, it was small. A few hundred grams of air per day lost through microscopic cracks in the PRK's aging aluminium walls. Not enough to threaten the crew. Engineers from both NASA and Roscosmos began monitoring. Russian cosmonauts applied sealant. The leak slowed. And then, over months and years, it came back. By 2024, the leak rate had grown to the point where NASA elevated it to one of the highest priority risks in its risk management system. In an internal meeting, former NASA astronaut Bob Cabana, chair of the ISS Advisory Committee, made an unusually stark public statement. NASA had expressed concerns about the structural integrity of the PRK and the possibility of a catastrophic failure. What makes this situation extraordinary is not just the leak, it is the disagreement. NASA and Roscosmos have been partners on the space station for over 2 decades. But on the question of what is causing the PRK cracks and how dangerous they are, the 2 agencies have never reached a common understanding. Cabana said in his 2024 briefing that the US and Russian technical teams do not have a common understanding of what the likely root cause is or the severity of the consequences of these leaks. NASA believes the cause is multifactorial, a combination of mechanical stress from docking operations, environmental exposure in orbit, and residual stress from the way the module's metal was originally manufactured. Russian engineers believe the primary driver is vibration from mechanical systems aboard the station, high cycle fatigue, where a repeated gentle force gradually works a metal structure to the point of fracture over many years. Both explanations are plausible, neither has been confirmed, and the disagreement matters because the fix depends on the cause. If vibration is the driver, reducing mechanical stress might stabilize the cracks. If the metal itself is fatigued from decades in orbit, no amount of sealant will ultimately hold. On June 5, 2026, Russian cosmonauts Kudzverchkov and Mikhaev were preparing to use a saw to cut through a bracket inside the PRK to expose a suspected crack location that could not be reached any other way. It was a high-risk procedure. NASA disagreed with the approach. Mission Control in Houston ordered 5 crew members, Crew Dragon astronauts, including 2 Americans and a French astronaut, into their escape capsule and onto evacuation standby. Roscosmos paused the repair to gather more data. 2 hours later, the crew was cleared to return to normal operations. The saw was never used, but the crack was not fixed either. To understand why a slow air leak in one tunnel generates this level of concern, you need to understand what the ISS atmosphere actually represents. The station maintains its internal atmosphere at sea level pressure, 14.7 pounds per square inch. Outside, the pressure is essentially zero. That differential is what keeps the crew alive. The station's structure is the only barrier between a breathable environment and the vacuum of space. A leak does not simply waste air. It is evidence that the station's pressure vessel has been compromised. As cracks grow larger, the surrounding metal must withstand the full pressure difference between the station's atmosphere and the vacuum of space. If a crack reaches a critical size, it can propagate far more rapidly than the crew could respond. Losing air at the rate of 2 pounds per day sounds manageable, and for now, it is. The station carries reserves and is regularly resupplied. But the concern is not about running out of air today. The concern is what happens if the cracks propagate. Metal fatigue does not progress linearly. A crack that grows slowly for years can reach a critical size and expand rapidly. In the worst case, faster than any crew could respond. The PRK tunnel has been sealed with temporary patches, permanent sealant, and specialized compounds multiple times since 2019. Each time, the leak has returned. The most recent patches appeared to bring it to near zero in early 2026. And then, by May, the rate was back, and then it worsened again. The ISS is scheduled for retirement at the end of 2030. A SpaceX deorbit vehicle is already under contract to steer it into a controlled re-entry over the Pacific Ocean. Russia has committed to supporting the station only through 2028, 2 years before that planned retirement, which means the timeline for resolving the PRK leak is not open-ended. The station needs to reach 2030 intact. Whether the June 5th event was a one-time escalation or the beginning of a progressive decline in the station's final years is genuinely not yet known. if repair efforts fail and the risk of rapid decompression increases to an unacceptable level, the affected section of the Russian segment may need to be permanently sealed off, losing a Russian docking port and complicating cargo operations for the remainder of the station's life. Roscosmos has already told NASA this may be the path forward. What is certain is this: a 26-year-old aluminium tunnel with cracks that have resisted every repair attempt for 7 years, with 2 space agencies that cannot agree on why it is failing, is the thing standing between 5 astronauts and the vacuum of space every day. The International Space Station is still up there right now. The repair is paused. The data is still being analyzed. The air is still leaking. Every orbit around Earth is another test the station must pass, and no one yet knows how many more it has left. This story is not over, and we will bring you every development as it happens. Subscribe to join us, because the most important things happening in space are not always the ones that make the headlines.